Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between Violet and Razor here, or sorry, and Space. Well, misread the names earlier. We have Violet and Space fighting each other out on Plunder Isle 2.0. This is going to be part 1 of a 3-part matchup right now. Crypt now coming in along with the Ziggurat, and no Altar of Darkness yet. There's the Altar of Darkness, so pretty much a standard opening for the Undead player with the typical Ghoul build. Meanwhile, we have Violet going a Peon building standard Altar of Storms, Barracks, and Orc Burrows. So going to be a pretty standard opening. Plunder Isle 2.0, if you do not know the differences, I've gone over this, but I'll go ahead and go over this again right now. We have a tavern in the center of the map. The tavern is normally not there. Here, let me turn off Fog of War so you can see it a little bit better. Meanwhile, there are actually 2 ways to get into the expansion. So there's an opening on this side as well as an opening on this side. So the natural expansions are not nearly as well protected as you're able to come in from that back side as well as that front side. So we're going to go ahead and get this game underway right now. We should be having the Blade Master. It's going to be the Blade Master. Yeah, Blade Master being trained by Violet. Blade Master, a really good hero choice, as a lot of Undead players don't really have a good counter to that Blade Master, even with that Dust of Appearance being sold directly from the Undead shop. It's still not enough right now. We have the Voodoo Lounge being built over here a little bit more to the south side, enabling him to creep out this creep camp and then buy that circlet, sell the Scroll Town Portal, buy the healing salves, speed scrolls, and maybe even a clarity potion. Right now we have an Acolyte now moving out. Acolyte trying to figure out the timing, wants to see if that Blade Master is creeping. And now we have that Blade Master heading off to that south side, going to be trying to creep out this really small level 3 camp, going after that Null Warden first, doing a little bit of move, hit, and run in order to open up that backside to that Warden, and now quickly getting taken down, and now going after this Null Brute right now. We have an Acolyte just doing some patrolling right there, so wants to see when that Blade Master is up there or what's going to be happening. Perhaps he thinks that the Blade Master is going to be already coming into his main base. Rod of Necromancy being purchased, and a lot of ghouls now. 5 ghouls heading out in order to creep. Blade Master picks up is gonna sell that Cloak of Shadows, buys, wow, 2 healing salves, 2 clarity potions, and a speed scroll. So picking up a lot of items as he's gonna go ahead and head on out of there. And we have finally that Death Knight now coming in, trying to take down these forest trolls. Gonna pick up a Tome of Intelligence as he moves out, and now we have grunts moving in. So we had that Blade Master looking for any low hit point units, does not see any low hit point units right there, and now perhaps going to try to do some counter creeping. Ooh, using a clarity potion and then wind walking once again, as that wind walk is currently expiring. Right now we have that Death Knight. Perhaps the Death Knight is going to try to creep out the Null Wardens over here. That would give that Death Knight level 2 and that very good Unholy Aura. So we have that Blade Master able to get that last kill, and then wind walk once again. Still has plenty of mana, so if he's going to be able to try to get that last hit off once again, Blade Master still sitting there. Both players really not wanting to deal too much damage at this point. Now trying to take down perhaps one of those units. Oh, able to get a fake kill off. Picks up the Cloak of Shadows, and now that Blade Master getting the level 2, getting some more kills, and maybe even try to get a wind walk off. No, not going to be able to take down that last unit. Death Knight sitting at level 1, almost level 2. Blade Master sitting at level 2 with 4 extra experience right now. Grunts now coming in to rejoin. So Violet playing the harass that is so good with that Blade Master right now, and that Death Knight is continuing to move out. We have the Ziggurats currently, we have the Halls of the Dead currently being upgraded. We also have Stronghold being upgraded right now. Pretty sparse base right now, except for there's also the Voodoo Lounge over here, so if you're wondering where that is, if you had forgotten. Blade Master is still continuing the fight, gonna come in with a couple of grunts, trying to take down that low hit point, the Ghoul into the back. Ghoul very nicely hidden in that back, so that Blade Master would have to really commit if he really wanted to try to take him down. Now trying to take down that one Ghoul that has a little bit of wood left on him, and is that trying to carry away with that lumber. And now that Blade Master trying to come in, able to down to 122 hit points. Death Knight should be able to get a Death Coil off in just a second. Ghoul very nice, hidden in the back of that base. Blade Master going after it, getting a cold arrows, or not cold arrows, cold shots from that Nerubian tower, and that Blade Master once again is trying to pull back out and continuing the fight. Right now we have Violet just trying to figure out what the strategies are going to be for that Death Knight. perhaps wants to take down that Ghoul. Ghoul down to 105, 106 hit points, regenerating really quickly on that Blight. Death Knight, on the other hand, still sitting at level 1, not quite level 2, and now getting a Graveyard. So Graveyard coming in from Space. Space wanting to get that Graveyard, and we'll see how that's really going to work out for him. Meanwhile, we have the Blade Master continuing to fight and now trying to deal some damage to that one low hit point Ghoul. Over here we have a couple scouting skeletons trying to see if there's any additional play anywhere else right now. Death Knight still sitting at level 1, and Space are already upgrading the tier 3, getting that Black Citadel, and I'm assuming that we're going to be having a Lich relatively shortly. Also, an Acolyte from Space still doing plenty of scouting right now. Grunts now coming in with that Blade Master, going to try to finish off the Ogre Magi camp. We have a Shadow Hunter currently being trained. We have a Bestiary and no Spirit Lodge. So Bestiary and Barracks right now to try to counter anything that the Undead army is going to be able to throw at him. And also upgrading the Fortress. I don't see very often that an Orc player upgrades the Fortress, so we'll see if he. I can't imagine that he will go Tauren at this point. Blade Master now trying to head out, or trying to creep out this particular creep camp, going to pick up perhaps a potion. No potions, as it has not been the break of the first day yet, or the second day, excuse me. Death Knight now trying to move around that north side, and this game is actually pretty slow. Shadow Hunter now coming coming in from his base, going to try to get to level 2, has a lot of healing setups and speed scrolls as well. Death Knight of Space still sitting at level 2, not quite level 3, and that's going to be a problem right there, as the Blade Master is going to get to level 3. He's going to creep out more locations, have more gold from those creeps, have a better hero level advantage, and better items as well. Scroll of the Beast being transferred to that Shadow Hunter. Death Knight now trying to take down these gnolls over here. Death Knight now sitting at level 3. And that Shadow Hunter moving out, trying to heal back up. Blade Master most likely going to start trying to harass. Ooh, picks up a Ring of Protection +2 that was left behind, so that's at least 50 gold, even if he just decides to sell it. Meanwhile, that Shadow Hunter now heading off to that north side. We have the Death Knight now trying to move in, trying to take down some of these peons. One peon goes down. Fortress is currently being upgraded, and we have Wind Riders. So Wind Riders are going to be the unit of choice coming in from Violet. I don't think the surprise factor is really going to be there, and right now we also have a Graveyard currently being built as well. If that Graveyard goes down and there's no fiends, and that it will be an issue. Currently we have some ghouls standing over here. No, so just some skeletons over here. Voodoo Lounge over here, and now we have the Shadow Hunter with those grunts moving back into that north side. Death Knight being forced to just run back away right now. Death Knight now getting to level 3, and now using that Scroll Town portal so he does not get hexed and loses right now. That is my phone in the background. I hope you just ignore it right now, as that Blade Master trying to take down that Death Knight. Death Knight buys a potion of healing and is continuing to fight. Blade Master may be able to windwalk and get in there. No, does not try to windwalk and get in there, as that Black Citadel is currently trying to fight back right now. Lich has a Rod of Necromancy, trying to still deal damage to that Blade Master. Blade Master is going to be forced to run back away and heal back up. Shadow Hunter now trying to creep out this particular creep camp here. Shadow Hunter awfully low on hit points, down to 64, 65 hit points. Gets to level 2, gonna get get a nice healing wave off in order to finish off this creep camp, and taking on those Dragon Whelps and those Troll Trappers right now. Shadow Hunter getting also Devotion Aura, so that Devotion Aura is going to help right now. We have a Tome of Strength +2 being left behind, picked up by that Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter almost at level 3. Blade Master, on the other hand, just standing outside the base, as that Death Knight is healing very, very slowly on top of that Blight with that Unholy Aura, so able to continue to heal right now. Also, as well, let's see, coming over here, Shadow Hunter sitting at level 2, may get to level 3 if he tries to creep out this particular creep camp. And if he gets to level 3, I think Violet will definitely have an advantage, already getting to level 3 on both of his heroes, compared to a level 1 Lich and a level 3 Death Knight. And right now we have that Shadow Hunter going after these Ogre Magi's to that north-hand side. Those Wind Riders quickly taking it down. Shadow Hunter going to pick up a Gloves of Haste, most likely going to be transferred to that Blade Master as soon as that Blade Master joins up with that rest of that army right now. So that Blade Master is going to be hitting even more quickly with that Gloves of Haste. And right now we have a Scouting Skeleton still heading off to that north side. Violet sitting at 40 over 50, not even at 50 over 50, just sitting pretty at 44 over 50 now. Right now, Space sitting at 38 over 50, so the army sizes are both pretty much even. Death Knight sitting at level 3, Lich getting that level 1 Frost Armor to try to counteract the Blade Master. Meanwhile, as Ghoul is coming in as well, perhaps these units are going to try to come in over here. Ghoul is going to try to swarm in from that backside. Blade Master, seeing that level 3, also has that lightning orb, so that orb of lightning will be able to just start purging a lot of those units. Let's see, able to pick up one of those kills off. Stay tuned for part 2 and the of this 3-part replay, excuse me, between Space and Violet here on Plunder IL 2.